All right, what's going on? So we got a podcast today. We went WAVE808. We in the studio.
Yo, for sure.
Crazy thing is, he's a producer. He's actually from my hometown. We grew up in the same area, but we just now connecting.
Hell yeah.
And we out here today in Miami. So we're gonna be talking about everything that he got going on, music-wise, how he got started, the people he's working with, and what he got planned coming up in the future. But what's up, man? So let's start off with how you got into making beats and stuff. You know, not a lot of people in our hometown beyond any type of creation stuff. So how'd you get into that?
Or even music in general.
Yeah.
Shit. I got into it basically. I was making beats probably like 10th grade or 9th grade, not for real, 9th grade. And then I wasn't even taking it serious. I was just doing it to pass time and shit. And then as time kind of like went on, I kind of like, my brother was having issues and shit. So when he was having issues, he really got into rap too at the same time. Because, you know, when everybody become like street, they want to just get into rap. I don't know why, but whatever, right? He tried to get into rap and shit. So I was like, okay, boom, I'm going to make beats for him.
Yep.
Keep him busy. Whatever, right? I'm making
work
beats.
Together as a team.
Nah, literally. So then we had like this whole idea. You know, eventually my brother not. Yeah, but.
Yeah.
Shit, I started making beats like that, and I got seriously into it probably like the next year. And then the next year, I told my mom, I'm like, cause she know I'm making beats and shit, so she hearing this shit all day, boom, boom, boom. And then so I go tell my mom, I'm like, hey, I saved enough money to go to Atlanta. I'm like, we gotta go to Atlanta. I'm capping, dog. Like, I ain't even telling her, like, for real, like, I'm capping. I ain't got no bread, bruh. Sold one beat, which was for $25.
Yeah, and that's how everybody starts. Though,
yeah,
you know?
everybody starts small.
You sell the packs for the low.
But whatever, right? So I told her I got the money, right? So then, just time comes on. She like, okay, let's take this Atlanta trip. It's like December, November time. Like, I don't really remember too well. But we take this Atlanta trip, and then this is kind of going into like where I was like, yo, I can actually see this shit being a career.
Yeah. Like,
and live off of this. But so we go to Atlanta, and then there's this studio called Death Star. Shout out Death Star. And it's a beautiful studio, bro. And then so I'm at the studio, and I'm like, I'm going to wait out here. I told my mom I had a session. And so she went and did whatever she was going to do. I don't really remember. And I said, I'm going to wait out here until I see somebody. Yeah. It's a well-known studio, dog. So I'm out there for
Of course, it's Atlanta. Everybody be in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Georgia, in general, got motion, though.
Hell yeah. Georgia got crazy motion.
Pull up over here a little bit more just so we can fix the frame a little bit better.
I should move the mic?
No, yeah, the mic's good. The mic's
okay,
good.
Bet.
Just to make sure.
I feel like I'm leaning back too much.
Yeah.
Shit,
We all good, man. This is a good story, though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you at Death Star?
So we at Death Star, right? And then I wait out there probably about 8-10 hours. And then out of nowhere, this guy, I had no idea who this was, but I figured it out, you know, later on. This guy named basically, he seen me like when he walked in, and then his session was about like 6 hours. So keep in mind, this is 8 + 6. I'm there for a minute, dog. Like, just sitting in the lobby, bro, hoping
to run into somebody.
And then this man come back out of his session, and he like, bruh, he like, yo, I seen you out here with the whoop. And then he's like, you producer, what you do? He's like, you work here? And I was like, nah, like, I'm just visiting, da-da-da. I told him the whole story about what I just told you about how I got there.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, like, you gotta come with me. So he invites me to his session and whatnot. We vibing out. I played in beats. That time I played in beats, it ended me in Atlanta for the next, like, 6 months. He flew my mom back. Like, and then he just gave me, like, a whole different perspective of it. Because, like, he's in the industry.
Yeah.
He, like, bro, he was.
Really?
Yeah, his, like, right hand, bro.
Damn.
And, like, he lived with him and everything, dog. And so it's, like, I saw his perspective of this, like, music shit. And then that's really, like, the route I took. So
and you're like, this for me. That's up to the story of before you dropped out, or is that after?
Nah, that's, like, that was, like, during, like, the conflicting part of, like, me almost dropping out, deciding like, yo, I can't do this. And then between me like, yo, I should stay, bro. I got a couple years left.
Yeah.
And like, that was probably like 10th grade I did that. And I really like end of 10th grade, bro, I wasn't even showing up to school. Like, it wasn't even worth it, bro. Like,
because you had already gotten checks at that point, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
like,
so once everybody gets paid, then that's when they're like, is this really even worth my time of coming back to this class?
And it wasn't even big checks though. Like, don't even get me wrong. Like, bro, it was probably like, I'm selling beats for like 100.
But that's the thing. It don't even matter. Like, once you make money, once you make any type of money and doing what you actually want to do, it kind of ruins, like, like I still gotta work to be able to do what I want to do. But
Fast.
first time I got a check from doing any type of social media stuff or pictures and stuff like that, then it's like, all right, I just gotta keep pushing it. But
Facts. Because if you keep doing it, bro, it's
then
gonna
it's
happen.
like it's just gonna keep expanding. And like you said, you taking the trip out to Atlanta in general is what you just end up meeting random people. Like every time I go to whatever type of event, like you gotta leave your house to be able to run into the people you need to make the connections.
You're not gonna
and
see them in your
building.
hometown for real.
Of course, nobody's coming through our hometown in general.
Yeah.
But they be 30 minutes away though in Orlando or in Kissimmee, moving around.
That should be popping.
Yeah, I know, that's the crazy part. So from the Atlanta trip, what was the next thing of building up your story? Like, you stayed out there 6 months, and then how'd you make the transition from Atlanta back to where you are now, Miami?
So, I stayed out there 6 months. We was working with, this is the time when Lil Key and Lil Got It was working on a project. And so we just stayed out there working on that project. I had a bunch of unreleased, bro. Like, you could go on YouTube, look up, like, WAVE808.
All on your YouTube? That's yours?
Not on my YouTube, but, like, if you just look it up on general, like, you gonna find it on YouTube, like, our unreleased songs. But, like, I released it, never really came out. But I worked a lot, like, with them and that. And then I just basically, like, just the lifestyle of it, bro. Like, those 6 months alone, bro, I feel like would change anybody.
Yeah.
Like, if you feel me, you're not from that place and you go there and you just experience a whole other, like, world, bro. Like, that shit'll make you want to, like, see the whole world.
Every time I take a trip to anywhere and I come back to St. Cloud, it's like I don't even leave my house unless it's going to go do some work because there's nothing going on. Like,
bro, literally,
anywhere you go, it's like people are working, like,
hell
just doing stuff, and like you see.
That's just lame.
I know.
I can't do that, bro.
I'm telling you, like when I go to a show, and I'm backstage, you seeing these people warm up and like all these people putting all this stuff together. The amount of people that go into putting on any type of concert in general, let alone Rolling Loud, which is coming up. This is just like a pop-up show. Maybe 1,000 people, 1,500 people at a venue in Orlando. Like Rolling Loud is, I don't even know how many people. So I see the team that goes into creating that. And it's like the amount of people that like one person working hard can bring together and employ this entire team is like insane.
And then like I feel like positions like that are more expandable too. Like
exactly.
Cause like at a job, bro, you can only get so far.
Yep.
Like
and it's as far as somebody will let you get too.
Exactly. Cause they're not gonna let you get in front of them.
But they're not.
And this music shit happen all the time. People always let people go in like way bigger positions.
Yeah.
Like, and that's normal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you're at a job that's family owned, you're only going as far as the person in front of you is gonna let you in.
No, exactly.
You ever had a job?
Yeah.
Never was.
I ain't never work a job, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I be hearing how that shit is, bro. Cause like sometimes I don't even be wanting to get up, but I still get up cause I know I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Either way, I get to just live.
Yeah.
But like just a job, bro, I can't, bro.
That's like, crazy. So my bad. I meant to ask you too. How old were you when you even went to Atlanta at that time?
I was like 15, 14.
Yeah.
No, 15.
And you're 20 now or 19?
19.
19, okay, yeah, I'm 20. So, yeah, we're a year apart, and we're in the same school. But it's crazy. We never ran into each other at all.
It was 16, yeah.
16? Okay.
Sure. I had to correct that.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
So, you come back to Miami, and, like, what's the first thing you do into getting into this space over here? Like, how did this come into play?
Okay, well, first, I didn't come back. I came back to Orlando.
Okay.
And I still had to do with, like, school stuff.
Yeah.
Because I came back to that. And then I was just like, I was so far behind, bro. Like, they had me in all type of classes, bro. Like, I couldn't even tell you what they was called, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I know you're talking about they have you in those computer programs. There's, like, two people in the room.
Like, and so I'm sitting there, bro, like, I can't do this. And it's like, the one teacher I had, bro, just had to have my brother, too.
Yeah.
Like, and my brother's older than me. Mm-hmm. So
But he was acting up, though, right?
Yeah, he was acting up. So he in that class. He was in that class. And she telling me, she like, don't end up like him. This, that, and the third, bro. So I was just getting tired of her, bro. Like, for real deal. And so I just ended up, like, officially telling my mom, like, yo, I can't do this. Obviously, like, she wasn't.
Well, yeah, what was her thoughts? Like
she just didn't think it was, like, the smartest decision because she fell out of, she dropped out of school.
Okay.
So, like, her dropping out of school, her son dropping out of school, chasing this crazy-ass dream, like, because, bro, this shit's crazy.
It's not normal,
It's not normal, like, at all. Like, it's like you have to be insane to do some shit like this. Cause like the risks, bro, are crazy.
Yeah.
But hell yeah. I'm gonna put this shit down.
That shit about to make you fall asleep on the video.
Man, that was a big ass joint, dog. I didn't even realize that. That shit is big as fuck. I've been smoking that shit for the past like 15 minutes. Dog. That shit was a thumb, dog.
All right.
Kind of like the kid, bro, that said like, yo, fuck it. Like, and I was really disrespectful. I was really bad, bro. I like really regret that part.
Like to your family, you think?
Yeah, bro. Like, I was just out of pocket. But it's because, like, I had this vision, bro, and I swore to them, bro. I was like, bro, please let me accomplish this, bro. And then y'all good, bro.
Yeah.
But whatever, right? So,
Okay.
so like, because I came to Miami last July.
Okay.
I've been here for, like, almost a year.
Yeah.
But, whatever. So that happens. And then after that, I'm just working in a studio in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
I was engineering. That's when I first like learned how to engineer and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like, I feel like it came easier than producing, honestly. But you know, people's different. People say it might be the other way, but I feel like it came easier than producing. And so then I kind of like networked in Orlando, like as far as I possibly could, until
because there's not that much.
Yeah, bro. Like there's only so much.
Unless
like,
somebody's coming in, there's not much going on already.
Even here, like in Miami, bro, I could even sit here and be like, sometimes like you still gonna have to leave.
Yeah.
Like you still gonna have to go out no matter what. Like that.
But there's a lot more people coming through Miami every day compared to Orlando.
It's easier
for sure.
to be at like a daily like something's
at least
going
one
on. Person.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Orlando, it's a little different. Like that's why I said like you gotta plan it. You gotta like.
And it's usually a month or two in advance. Like you gotta make the plans.
But so
minimum.
No facts.
Yeah.
But so I went ahead and kind of was just networking, kind of just like, I guess trying to like, back then I was trying to do what I'm doing now. Like I was really like back then trying to find a team of people to work with. It's just that team of people wasn't like a good fit for me, I guess. And so we made a whole bunch of plays though. Like the one that was like, I guess that kind of started moving me more, like around like people starting to hear my tag, people with my name, whatever the case is, like, was when I had Kodak come to the studio.
That's how I actually found you from that picture. Yeah. I
so,
seen people in our area resharing it. So
yeah. I had Kodak slide to the studio, and the way that we did that was because it was his birthday, and he was at Guild. And if
he's gonna be back there. Actually, I think in the next week or two.
Yeah.
You gonna be there?
Next week or two? Where we
at?
I
think so. Nah.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be back there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
Yesterday was just at a pop up, and where was that shit at?
It was his hot box grand opening.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I was working last night, but I wanted to go to that event.
Yeah,
though. I seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, we was at Midtown, but
yeah, but you guys working together though in the area.
So the way that happened was, basically he was at Guild. His birthday, we knew the promoter. His name LaMelo or Mello or some shit like that.
I know him.
Mello Events.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Mello, and he's super tight with him, obviously, if he booked him. And then, so we kind of just, like, something like, yo, we got a studio, this, that, and the third. I really feel like, bro, like, our studio was a house studio, bro. That shit was out of a house.
Sometimes you got to stretch what you got going on a little bit to make it happen, you know?
That shit was at a house, dog. Yeah. And we telling him, we like, yo, we got a house, or we got a studio. And but he's not even caring for us, so.
Yeah. And that's how it is if you don't got the proof yet. Like, you got to stretch what you got just to kick down the door a little bit, you know?
Nah, literally. But then so he calls us back. He's like, okay, we'll be there at like 2 a.m. I think it was. Bro, when I tell you 2 a.m. on a dot, bro, you see like 5 Escalades pop out front. You see like mad people, bro. It was damn near like
30 people. He's always deep.
Bro,
more?
It had to be more, bro. Like I ain't never seen him with that many people though. Like that time I seen him, bro, was the most people I seen him with.
I seen him at 2 shows, and each time there's like 30 or 50 people on the stage.
For
I'm
sure.
like, damn, like he comes with a lot
of
people.
And then the crazy part is, them people will go after the show and follow him to his next place. Like people was coming from the studio.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro, this crazy. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was crazy, but
that's a deep entourage.
Nah, yeah, bro. It's like
that's too much for me. I can't move that many people like that. But
yeah, no, I can't even. But it really looks like he doesn't keep track of them. Like they just there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like,
so they were all in the room when you guys were cooking up?
Nah. So when we was in the room, it was just me, him, and security guard, and probably like, I think one other person. It was like really like just us.
Yeah.
But then all you hear is people outside, you know. I'm like, bruh. It's crazy,
I don't know what they're like hoping for. What do they think's gonna happen?
bro. I don't know. And then like when he started playing the song, they all walked in there and they just sitting there listening to the song. And I'm like, bro, like that's all y'all do.
Did you feel pressure with like that many people watching you do your thing?
Nah, like, cause I mean, there's a lot of people who come with that type of like entourage, like to the studio, especially like, I mean, in Orlando, people be trying to at least.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that wasn't the first time, but it was just, I don't know.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. So.
Is that one of your favorite moments? Actually,
it's up there, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
So is that the time you were producing that got you on the KTB album?
Nah, that was we made some hits, bro. Honestly, he didn't drop any of those that we did over there. What got me on the KTB album was it was like around like what was this that was around that time, but Rolling Loud time. What is that, like July, right?
That's July.
That
June,
shit
July
be
usually.
in July, right?
Yeah.
So they had a session with her artist. Her name is like V. What's her name? V. Shit, it's like V something.
Yeah.
V something, right? And so I just got a call to record that artist, but she ended up doing a song with Kodak, who was there, which he already knew me, so everything was like.
It was already chilling, yeah.
Yeah, everything was already chilling. Cause after that too, by the way, like after the first time he went to the studio, bro, he came back like another like 5 times, 6 times, like, but on some dolo shit. Like he knew everything's Gucci over there.
Yeah.
But then I had seen him over here at I believe we was at
Okay.
Or no. Yeah, I believe so. I think it was like a producer group, and we was over there, and then he caught me to record her. They ended up doing a song, and that's what got it. Yeah,
was that your favorite? Was that, if you could choose, was that one that you would have wanted to come out?
Nah, bro.
No.
Like definitely what's in the vault, bro, is crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's just different. Like I don't even know. Like when I be producing, bro, like I literally give the artist the most different beat I could possibly like. Like they'll be like, "Yo, play a yak beat." Nah, I'm gonna play like whatever I feel like.
Yeah, that you want them to be
like,
on.
Hell yeah. And that's like, I feel like that's just the fun part, the creative part. That's why I like working with these A-list artists, because a lot of them allow that. Like, I feel like what limits a lot of these artists,
they want to sound like somebody else.
Yeah, like they too caught up in like, oh, I gotta sound like I'm from Florida. Like, you don't gotta sound like you from Florida. You gotta sound like yourself.
You're you, yeah. And that's another thing too. Every artist I've met, every single one, I don't know about you, but they all tell me they don't listen to nobody but themselves because they don't want to sound like anybody else when they're making their music.
The bigger artists, right?
Every single big artist. I mean, I've met a couple smaller artists, but everybody primarily only listens to themselves.
All day.
All day. They're listening to their old stuff, their new stuff, songs they have with somebody else, and that's about as far as it'll go. Even like when I meet these underground artists, because the last couple shows have been underground artists, they're still like big artists. They have a big following of underground people, but them too, like they don't even listen to underground music. They say they listen to the mainstream rap or like trap music because they don't want to sound like
I don't really
these other artists.
listen to like underground music.
Really?
Personally, unless it's like
you were listening to X back in the day though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Of course,
yeah. X was different, but I'm talking about now. Like now, I listen to music like way differently.
Yeah. Me too. I've moved on from the like obviously I can
Everybody
go back and listen
phase.
to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hell
like, that was the time, 2017. Everybody was listening to underground, but now like that's not what I'm on. I like listening to hype music or like motion music, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And coming up, what are some producers that inspired you? Because obviously, like somebody initially inspired you. I don't know about if you still listen to people, but was there somebody else like, yo, I like how his sound is, and I want to take that and create it into my own? Like
for real, I would say Wheezy, because that boy is like different, bro. Like I feel like he's just different breed, bro. Sometimes I even try to like remake his beats. And I can't do it, bro. Like, I don't even know, like, how the fuck you even get that shit to sound like that? Yeah. Like, definitely, like, Wheezy. Shit. I throw in Southside. Pretty much, like, the mainstream.
Okay.
Producers.
Some of my favorites, I like Bandplay a lot. I like Metro.
Metro, different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do like Wheezy. When I listen to YSL stuff, I did like Wheezy a lot.
Yeah.
And, Take Heat. And then
different.
shout out my boy Hurricane, man. He did the intro, so y'all hear it in the beginning too. But I like Memphis music a lot. That's my main thing. I listen to Florida music here and there, but that's my like sound? Like, what do you like a lot the most? Like, if you had to pick a state. Like, I know you work with a lot of Florida people, but
really, bro, I'ma still stay home. Like, I gotta say Florida.
even when you go into Atlanta,
yeah,
did you pick up any style from that?
They different though.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, they different.
Of
like,
course.
Atlanta artists are like just auto-tuney. Like, you don't really find that in Florida.
But not the old ones. You know what I'm saying? Like the old like T.I., you know, Waka and stuff back then. Like 1017, the old 1017. A lot of them from there.
Free them boys.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. That was definitely. They were a hard group. Like all 2021 and
hell yeah.
It just fell apart. But dang, man. So who's one of your favorite rappers to listen to and then to work with?
Kodak. Like to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Kodak. To work with too, cause he's like a lot of artists. Some artists, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, like they just be wilding, bro, during sessions. Like you'll get yelled at, you'll get like, bro, you don't even know, dog. Like, and it's crazy.
So you'll just be laid back, like
laid back.
So you never know what to
bro.
expect when you're coming in.
Yeah, nah, like in every session, bro, like especially like if I'm going into the session, like I won't like everything's neutral. Like you can't go in there like excited, you can't go in there like down, you can't go in, like you dead gotta be neutral.
Yeah,
like,
it's like a poker face kind of, you know.
Yeah, but definitely like Yak. I like to work with YTB Fat, bro. I've been working with him.
Mm-hmm. Kodak seems like he'll come in and he's just like chilling, like
funny.
Creeping in, like
he funny.
like he's like peeping around. Is that how it usually?
Like
that's how I see him walk into every event, and then he'll turn up, and it's like he goes back to being chill. Every show, that's how I've seen him be. And he'll just like move back out real slow.
Hell yeah. I really like working with YTB Fat. As of recently, I've been working with the whole Gang group. I've been recording them out of Miami. Honestly, I can't even lie. That's probably like my favorite group of people I ever worked with. Yeah.
Okay.
Like ever. Like them boys are so like, and they're all respectful. Like super respectful. Like you know how people like might wild out, whatever. Like they super respectful. So.
That's what's up. That's what's up for sure. So you like the Memphis people too?
Hell yeah. Yeah. I like them boys hard. The 00 from Memphis.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out 00, man. You got some stuff on the way with him too, man. You were just talking to me about that.
Yeah,
he played me the song for him.
Hell yeah.
Who knows when that's gonna come out, but
ASAP? Yeah. That'd be hard.
So what's the process like from the time, usually like a time frame, though? I know some of the artists can't control when they drop music.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can record something a year ago and it might take forever to come out. Is there something that like, you know, you ever try to rush stuff, or what's the process of like sending it to the label and coming back and forth?
On like how it is on the producer end or the
on
just
both,
in general?
like
So
from
like,
stage one all the way to, you know, Friday release.
So like as a producer, you'll basically like, I guess you'll just make the beat wherever. You feel me? Like 9 times out of 10, bro, like the beat's not being made in the session for real. Cause bro, artists go through like hundreds of beats a session.
You're just clicking through.
Yeah, and you just clicking. They like next. Like that's usually how like an artist will pick a beat. Some of them like you to make it or like add to a beat. They'll be like, yo, pull that one up, and then you gotta add to it or whatever the case is. But that's like super rare. But so you make the beat wherever you make it. You can make it in your bedroom. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be in your bedroom.
That's where you be cooking up most of the time.
Nah, I be cooking up here in this room, but I had a phase, bro, where I would cook in the bedroom, and it's I like that because it's like experimental. Like you're really just dolo, like so you get to just like actually, you know what I'm saying? Like you in the studio, sometimes I don't even like to be playing the same shit over and over again. But in your room, you just do it as many times as you want. But so basically after that, after you make the beat, 9 times out of 10, if it's like the one that they want to be on the album, you'll have either, this is the good way, you can have like sometimes they won't reach out and then the song will come out and then it's like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But in this way, the label will reach out to you. However, you know, you got a manager, you got administration, like whoever. So they'll reach out to you and then they'll go about sending you a contract. 9 times out of 10, bro, y'all send the worst contracts. They'll send you a contract that makes no sense. Like thinking
that's where those 360 deal jokes come from, right?
Yeah, nah. That comes from just signing with an artist. But they'll send you a contract that's like a $100 advance, and this song will be a big song. Like not all labels do this though. There's just like some that just completely hold you, bro.
Yeah.
But not all labels are like that.
Well, that's what Warriors, they all come in and break it down for you, right?
Yeah, like, but so they'll give you this contract, bro. 9 times out of 10, it'll be like a full contract, and you'll go through like some negotiating. Like I feel like every contract, like even if it's like something as small as like a transaction, like you still need a lawyer involved. You still need all that involved because like there still might be stuff on it that like you just have no idea about.
Yeah.
So
especially when you're young.
no, exactly.
Yeah, because
like,
I'm still learning stuff, you know.
No, literally, bro. Like you could sign something and you're done. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm not signing nothing. Everything here is made by me, by myself. You
facts.
know what I mean?
But so they send a contract over. You negotiate, go ahead, sign it, and then after that it's basically just waiting for the advance to come. The advance really come. It takes a while to process. Like, bro, producers like won't make a beat and not get paid for like 6 months.
Yeah, I've heard that
like,
before. I heard people like stuff comes out, they still haven't gotten paid.
Yeah, like you won't get paid, bro, like for a minute, and then even to like collect that bread and claim it, bro, it's like a whole like runaround. Like it's just on some. It costs more to get the bread damn near. You feel me? Like it's crazy, but once the song come out, at least you'll get the splits though. Like you get the splits in whatever quarter you're in. Like like let's say the song comes out like we just got into second quarter, so like let's say the song came out like a couple weeks ago, like at the start of this quarter you would have got that bread from it.
Okay,
so that's like the only plus.
Yeah.
But
and then when it comes to all these platforms, like breaking it down, like you get checks from Spotify, Apple Music, or is it all just through labels that you get checks like as a producer?
Oh, so as a producer you still collect royalties like from the streaming, like the back end.
Yeah.
And then
so the advance, if you don't know, is the front end, and then you know everything else is the back end. Like same
the
thing.
The back
when
end
you do
is
a show.
the streams.
Yeah.
Like, so whatever the streams whatever the streams get decides how much you get paid. But they have like there's labels, and then there's like imagine like a middleman. So like the middleman is called ASCAP, and then basically for the people who don't know, like who haven't signed up for ASCAP, you definitely need an ASCAP. You get an ASCAP. They give you this number. It's almost like a social security, but it's for music, like the music industry shit.
And then for the business side, then you need a LLC.
Yeah.
You have an LLC, right?
Yeah,
and then you have to, you know, your EIN, all that stuff too.
You need all that to get ASCAP.
Exactly.
Too.
Yep,
So like y'all gotta get that whole piece.
So you gotta start. You gotta go get your business account, set up, register whatever state you in, get your EIN, then go to ask, and then you know, and then you can't get no business account at the bank if you don't got no EIN. So it's a full process of even. You can't think about getting paid until you have all the legal stuff figured out before, and that's for any type of business person.
It's so like just all of that shit ahead of me, like during that time of like having to do all of it, bro. I was like, bro.
It's a lot to find out, like, you know. So if you're thinking about getting into whatever, like, get your business side set up first, and then getting paid won't be an issue. Yeah. So ask part.
So after that, you get with ASCAP. They give you this number. The number, like I said, is like it's like an EIN number. It's not an EIN number, but it's like his own number. And then so when you sign, before you sign all those paperworks and all that, you give that label that number, and they send all the streams. Like you can give it to any different label. Like they all go through like the same people. It's like ASCAP or BMI. Like those are the two ones that you could get. They all have their own benefits. I'd rather roll with ASCAP. But BMI is like pretty popping, no cap. And then after that, when you send them a number and shit, then that's how they go about reaching out to you and paying you and all of that.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, that's if it go the good way. Cause the bad way is just they don't
forever.
Even pay you at all sometimes, bro. Like, and it's crazy.
And then you get into like, you ever had any legal stuff yet or no? Like trying to claim, or you just let it go?
Nah. Sometimes, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it don't be big enough for me to just be like. Because it does cost
it costs to do anything legal, yeah.
And, like, the crazy part is, like, when you go out to claim, like, somebody's stuff, if whatever, like, for whatever reason, bro, and it's, like, a risk. That's why I don't even be wanting to do it. Like, if you go and claim somebody's stuff and then it comes out that it's not, like, basically they didn't steal anything or whatever the case is, or they did pay for the beat and they actually didn't, bro. Like, then they have the ability to, like, remove you from like, certain, like, for example, like, you could get totally kicked off of ASCAP.
That's the same thing on the YouTube side. Like, if you put, like, some music is playing in the background and then your video gets flagged, the algorithm on YouTube, I don't think it pushes anything that's copyrighted and stuff. So if you go and then you file the dispute, which is how it is, you have to literally write a description. Because I was making reaction videos, too, before. So, you know, like, I'll do a full album reaction, and, like, the artist could repost it, whatever. But, you know, the copyright stuff is automatic. So if you write all that out and you file the dispute and then YouTube discovers that you didn't, like, because if you do a reaction video and you put enough effort into it, then it counts as not copyrighted because you made it your own content.
Yeah,
if you
I always wonder how that works.
But if you don't, and YouTube or the label disagrees with you, even if the artist is sharing your stuff, then you can get a copyright strike, and then you get 3 strikes, and then your YouTube channel gets deleted.
Dang.
So I have 1 strike right now. I haven't made no other reaction since then because it's a 90-day period.
That's just not worth it.
It's not. So I was like, all right,
I gotta. It kills like the whole like, cause that's your idea.
Yeah.
And then it's like you gotta put that shit to sleep.
Exactly. Even like I did a video, did like a couple hundred views in a day, and then it gets copyrighted, and then it's banned. Like the video got deleted, and then I got a strike. So then I was like, all right, I ain't doing no reaction videos no more. I got to switch up my content of what I'm making.
Facts. That's why it's like sometimes I won't even, if they took it and it ain't worth it, I know the beat's not getting that many streams. Like, I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, just delete it. Yeah, I feel that same way. Damn. So, man, you got a lot of stuff going on. I want to ask you.
What's up?
Not ask you, since we were talking about the topic. What was it like, talking about more, get into the business side? Like, who controlled all that stuff for you and who kind of showed your way? Or were you like me and you just learned everything from YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube University.
Everything?
For...
Yeah, YouTube University. I was just talking about that on my last
alumni,
one.
Bro. Like,
it is.
Yeah.
Everything you want to do, honestly, you can learn.
On YouTube.
That's already done. Anything you can think of.
I had a whole, video editing stage. That's how come, I know all the camera shit. Because I had a whole video editing stage in my life, bro. From YouTube.
Yeah, you wanted to make YouTube videos at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah? What type?
I wanted to be on YouTube, and I was like, bro, I was like a gamer, dog.
Yeah.
I had, this whole group of people, bro, and we would
Call of Duty?
Yeah, Call of Duty, bro.
What was the clan?
So, BO2. It was called Blue Hub. That shit's still on YouTube, bro. Go ahead, look at it.
Yeah, I had a BO2 clan too.
For real?
Yeah, that was when I used to it was me and my cousin. I don't even remember what the clan name was, but I was a prestige master on that. Gaming was my thing, elementary, and then I switched up my content multiple times. I like so much stuff, and now I'm focusing on this, trying to grow this as much as possible.
Facts.
But I always know when I get to whatever stage, I never stop doing any of my hobbies. I just put more time into whatever. Exactly, yeah.
I love playing games, especially recently, bro. Yeah. I can't get off that Warzone.
So, I want to keep growing what I got going on now and then eventually tie it into my content of what I'm creating nowadays,
Facts.
And then, maybe do it with whoever, whatever other connections I make. If they're into the same thing or they want to go try something new, go make a video because I'm going to do my vlogs, I'm going to do the podcast. I'm going to go do pictures. I'm just do whatever I like to do. So,
literally.
What other stuff you got going on, outside the studio? You got any hobbies and stuff like that?
Really, bro. Recently, since I moved to Miami, for real, I never really been, a beach person.
Yeah.
So, I've been kind of, I go to the beach now, but I only go at 3 in the morning, bro, on some weird shit. I only go on some weird shit 3 in the morning, bro. And it's it's so funny, bro. I be so fried, bro, seeing the homeless people fight. I get a kick out of that, bro.
That's messed up, bro.
That shit, me and my girl, bro, we go to the beach, bro.
Oh, my God.
Bro, dead ass, dog. We go to the beach.
You watching the sunrise together?
Nah, 3 o'clock in the morning, bro.
That's it? And then you're back in the house. So what time are you usually waking up and coming over here to, start your process?
Bro, it's crazy. I don't get no sleep, bro. It's
really?
Bad. It's bad, bro.
I don't sleep that much either. It's I go to work, come home, work on whatever I got, and then wake up, go to the gym.
Facts. That's
I feel if I sleep 4 hours, I'm good.
Yeah, 4 hours is Gucci. Really, as long as it's bro, I've had to sleep 1 hour, bro, one time, bro, and I had to set an alarm, bro. And I woke up, bro, I was in pain, bro.
Yeah.
I was nah.
But it's weird because you can run on no sleep, and then once you start going again, then you're good.
Nah, literally.
Yeah, I think that it's good to maximize that at our age because eventually it ain't gonna work like that.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna work like that.
All type of shit.
What do you got coming up next? And what's some things you want to accomplish in your career? Because obviously you think you just jumping off. You feel like
facts. Yeah, I really feel because we just signed an administration deal with Sony, so I really feel with the help of them, my management and my team, at the moment we're really pushing for what we're working on. We got shit with 00, Money Bag. We're really just trying to continue to just apply it on those things because I feel the approach that I took before was really I was trying to make beats for people who I wasn't even in contact with. I was trying to make, and that's I feel what affects a lot of people too sometimes.
It makes them discouraged.
Yeah, and so I'm trying to make beats whole time for people I'm not even locked in with. But now, we're just trying to use the resources we have because right now, bro, I ain't never been this tapped in. It feels it's really sometimes even overwhelming. It's all this is going on, bro. Like, but so we really just want to take that approach and really work with the people who are like at hand's reach, and like thankfully, it's people who popping right now. Like people everybody listening to. So it's like I get to make music for the world at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I really feel like this is just a blessing, bro.
And you think you're really about to take off now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Cause the vault is too deep right now.
Yeah.
It's way too
How many
deep.
songs you think you got in the vault?
Over 100. For
Over
sure.
100.
Like,
How many beats you have made?
1,000.
1,000?
Probably, yeah. Over 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, there's been months, bro. I sat on a balcony one time, and I think it was with my boy Lovey, and it was right here in Paramount. I was just visiting. Like, this was like, there was a point in my life where I would go back and forth to Miami, and we made damn near like 100 beats on the balcony. Like, and didn't sleep. Uber Eats in the food, like, to the top of the balcony and shit, like, all type of shit. Like, we weren't even, like, we did not want to leave, bro. Like, and we was, like, off a JBL speaker, and we had it, like, right here. My dog sitting right there. Laptop right here. Bro, that shit.
That sounds like a little Tyler story where he's just making it off his phone. Like,
Yeah.
people don't understand, like, you don't gotta have the best of everything
Bro, you
yet.
don't.
Like,
You don't.
everybody, like, everybody started with little stuff, like,
No, facts.
you know what I'm saying? And just, too, like, you think these people are making all their stuff and they have all this money. Like, if you don't got no money, you can go get a job or
Facts.
save up your birthday money. And it don't got to be the best camera, but the next camera you get can be the next camera or, best
Facts.
mic or
If you want
best
it to
computer.
happen, it's going to happen.
And you're going to learn everything you can learn on what you got at that time. And
Exactly.
then, as you
level up from
upgrade it,
there.
yeah, you can just keep adding on. Like,
That's
I don't
really-
even feel like I got the best stuff right now. Like, I got a decent setup, you know what I'm saying? And we're making this happen, but, there's stuff I still want, but you don't need it to get to where you want to go.
Exactly. Use what you got around you. That's exactly like the approach that we trying to take. Like,
Mhm.
We're just trying to actually sit there and use. Because I feel like a lot of times, bro, I go past that, bro. Like, I go way and I get lost. I'm like, damn, bro, now I got to backtrack, hit these artists back up, work with these artists again. And it's like the relationship ain't even there no more.
Yeah.
So, like, now I'm just trying to take advantage of it.
Mhm.
Because, bro, I'm in a blessed position.
You feel like you're trying to get on, like, a set schedule of how you're doing stuff now, or are you still
Yeah,
usually
like,
just
I
taking
mean,
your day-by-day approach?
I mean, really, the daily of my life, honestly, like the way I would really like, bro, I just wake up. It's simple, wake up. Everybody, wake up, go to gym. I go to the gym with my boy G. We probably in there, bro, like 30, 45 minutes. I ain't one of them gym heads, bro. I'm sorry.
Shout out G2 for making this happen, man.
Right, yeah. Bit fat. He behind the camera, y'all can't see it. But so we'll go to the gym, and then after that, I usually go back to the crib. It's really about, like, every day, no matter what, I've been trying to wake up at 12. Like, even after that 00 session, bro, like, that 00 session ended at, like, I got back at, like, 8 a.m., and I still woke up at, what time we wake up? Like, 12.
Yeah.
I believe, like, 12 on the dot. And woke up, went to the gym, simple day. You feel me? Like, but whatever, right? We'll wake up, go to the gym. After the gym, I usually cook. I've been trying to cook more.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I'm doing it, bro. I'm just putting the seasoning, whatever. Like, I'm just doing it.
Instead of eating out, yeah.
Yeah, like, cause like now when I eat out, bro, I get like, I don't even know, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean. Like,
it feels like this ain't healthy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be doing this.
yeah.
But whatever, I cook, and then I'll probably be going to the studio around like 5. I hit the studio. Really, like, depending on what my day is, like, cause usually, like, I'll record at night and mix during the day, cause mixing takes quite a while. It's like 3 hours for damn near a mix, and so I'll go to the studio, do whatever I have to do, mix, and then nighttime I'll usually make beats, and bro, it's like this has been happening all the time, bro. Like, right when I get to that point in my day, nighttime comes, and then I get a call like, hey, bro, you gotta pull it to the studio, bro. We need an engineer, and then I'm like, fuck, bro. But yeah, I go ahead. Then that's when I go recording for like 10 hours, 12
Damn.
hours. Yeah, I have like, bro, I've done like 14-hour blocks, 16-hour blocks.
Right here?
Right here, bro.
Damn.
But where I be at, like I've done some like at Circle House. I've been at Circle House. It's like, bro, it's like a compound, bro. Like, that's the biggest studio I ever seen in my life. And so I'll be over there, damn near doing like 12 hours, like tiring. But it's worth it, bro. I really like enjoy working with these people. Like, it's a dream.
Yeah.
Like, just working with these people.
Did you think this is where you were gonna be a couple years ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I feel like that's part of why I'm here. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff, like I was telling my homeboy the other day, like, a lot of stuff that, like, I'm doing now, I prayed on, like, way back then. Like, and I'm, like, the type, like, I'll pray on something, bro, and I keep Like,
yeah, just keep every
keep
day.
trying to get that.
Yep. That's how I
But-
feel too. Like I try to put literally full into whatever it is I'm doing
Facts.
and just pray about it. You
Yeah,
know, and just
yeah.
take my time, think about it, and come up with whatever plan. And then once I have even a little idea, I'll go all the way of trying to put it into action. Sometimes you get lost in the middle of it, but
No,
it always figures its way out.
I
You know?
feel like a lot of people's like ideas don't go through because they don't even like believe in it.
yeah, they don't.
Like if like I don't even know how to like explain it. You
I know what you
genuinely-
mean. Yeah.
You genuinely got to like believe.
See yourself doing it too.
Yeah, like or it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or it's not for you at least.
Mhm.
And I feel like that's recently like how I feel about everything. Like if I can't see myself doing it, then it's
In
not
the
for
long
me.
term, yeah, exactly, yeah. And I know how that feeling is too, because then you like it starts feeling like it's forced, and then you're just
Exactly.
like, it's like it feels like something's pulling away from you. You're being drained every time you try to put energy into that. So,
Facts.
you know, I know the feeling of when you're working on something that's going good for you, and then you're putting your energy in, and you're actually getting something out of it. Like,
For
you know,
sure.
I try to stay with stuff that's happening to me in my life with nowadays.
Facts.
Damn, man. Is there something you want to talk about? Any other ideas you got? Or something you want to talk about yourself or for other people that's listening?
Shit. Let me think. You got topics, bro?
Maybe what you're doing when you're building a team.
Yeah, that's true.
Creators.
Oh, facts. I ain't even talk about wave creators.
Oh, Wave creators. Let's hear about it, man.
Wave creators like, it's almost like a label. I have a really like long term, like I already told him like the image
Mhm.
of like what we want. But I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, because you don't want to spill. I get it.
Just because I don't want to like spill it or ruin the blessing.
Okay.
But basically, like
Break it down like
Yeah,
just a
now-
little bit. You know, keep
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
in,
for sure.
but
now, like I said, like my approach, I'm trying to like have a team of people. Like everybody in my team, bro. Like it's like it goes down to like what you said about like forcing stuff. Like I
Mhm.
feel like my last group of people that I like surrounded myself was like there's nothing wrong with them. You feel me?
Mhm.
But I just feel like it was forced.
Mhm.
Like, and I always felt like that. And then here is just kind of like, it feels like, bro, like they took me in. This studio took me in. Like, because I came here with, bro, like the last of my bread. Like, the last of my bread. And I was staying in Airbnbs and stuff. And this studio was like, bro, you could stay here. You could shower, everything, bro. Like, everything you need, bro, until you get back. Whatever the case is, bro. Like, these people always hold it down. Like, no matter what.
So you were
So-
staying in Airbnbs.
Yeah, I was staying at Airbnbs when I first moved to Miami, like probably for like 3 months, bro. And that's just expensive.
Really?
Like,
Then you just talk to the owner like, I can pay you this every day, or
nah, like it was off some love. Like that's like these people real genuine. Like this studio is like super genuine, bro. Like, and it's because like obviously it's not like that with everybody, but it's like when you see somebody and you know like, and I got this in contact with them through G.
Mhm.
So like that was just through networking alone, like got me here.
Mhm.
In Miami. But with that, like I really seen that these people like genuinely like want you to be up. Like they want you to. Like and it's like a lot of times like you might think like your homie wants you to, but like in reality like that ain't how it is.
Yeah.
And it's like here you feel real love. Like I came here alone, like with nobody. So it's like just me and my girl.
Mhm.
So it's like obviously my girl in college and stuff. But I'm saying like I came here alone, dolo. And these people took me in, so I feel like this is the team that I kind of want to like build around. Like these people, every day I'm seeing like, and they all working to the same goal.
Mhm.
So I really want to like build a team now, and that's where Wave Creators comes in. Like Wave Creators is gonna be like, you know, like not everybody gonna be a part of it. It's gonna be kind of exclusive.
Yep.
But it's gonna be a movement for sure.
And then you're the owner of that,
Yeah.
and that's your
me
brand.
me and my boy G.
Okay.
He-
Okay, that's what's
That
up.
boy creative director as hell. Bro.
Yeah? That's the man behind the scenes, is making a lot of
Yeah.
stuff happen.
Every
you know?
time, bro, he the playmaker for me, bro.
He's a playmaker today.
Yeah,
Literally, this was a good conversation too. I think it flowed really good, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I mean, I think we're probably at least 30 minutes. I had to guess,
Yeah,
right?
your fit if you want.
Oh, what you
My
got?
fit?
Yeah, the dating weird pants. No, I'm telling you. We got
Oh,
a designer.
facts. Yeah.
Yeah?
We got a designer.
Well, we can show that in the vlog because we're
Yeah.
about to do a walk around after this, and then we can
Facts.
talk about personal stuff too a little bit more, and then be on the go. You can see what it looks like
Hell
in the
yeah.
studio. But like I said, it was a great conversation, man. Thanks, Wade, for doing this.
So, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come back here, chop it up again.
Yeah, yeah.
Next time I'm in Miami.
Let's do it.
This was fun. I enjoyed this conversation a lot. But that's it, y'all. That was good. I like that.
It feels good.
You got boomerangs and shit?
Yeah.
I like blanking out, bro, cause like I be seeing like niggas be doing that shit,
Yeah.
and it actually helps me like make a story at that point,
Yeah.
cause then I can actually like,
Oh, it was fire.
cause I'm very